Welcome to qnawire.
Hi, so in this case we are asked to balance the following net ionic equation. So I'm going to omit that everything is in aqueous phase just to make it easier. We have manganese 2 plus with bismuth oxide minus. That is going to produce manganese oxide minus plus bismuth 3 plus. Okay, so in this case, the first thing that we need to do is identify which compound is being oxidized and which one is being reduced. So manganese goes from manganese 2 plus to, I'm going to put it down in green to differentiate from the actual charge. Over here, we're getting, since we have 8 minus from the oxygens, over here manganese needs to be 7 plus. And bismuth, in this case, since we have 6 minus coming from the oxygens, here we need to have bismuth 5 plus. So the individual reactions that we're going to get are manganese 2 plus. There's something missing that we can add here. That is going to generate manganese 7 plus with the oxide. And for this to happen, let me omit now the 7 plus because we already know that it's there implicitly. For this to happen, we need to exchange 5 electrons. In this case, these electrons were lost from the manganese, so they need to be released. And now the only thing that we need to balance are the oxygens. In this case, what I'm going to do is balance in an acidic medium. In the case of acidic medium, what we are going to do is add water molecules to balance the oxygens. In this case, what we want are 4 water molecules. And on the other side, we're going to balance the hydrogens with hydroxides. With protons. So in this case, we would need 8 protons. On the other hand, what we're going to get is bismuth oxide minus, that is going to produce bismuth 3 plus. In this case, we went from 5 plus to 3 plus. That means that I needed to add 2 electrons. And we're going to balance again in acidic medium the oxygens with waters. So for this case, what we want are 3 molecules of water. And to balance the hydrogens, we need to add protons on the other side. So in this case, we would need to add 6 protons. With this, we have balance of charges and of substance. So now the only thing that we need to do is multiply each equation by the number of electrons that we have from the other. So equation 2, it's going to be multiplied by 5 electrons, or by 5 directly. And equation 1 will be multiplied by 2. Let's omit here the electrons. What this is going to do is that it is going to make electrons disappear on both sides. So the overall reaction in this case will be 2 manganese 2 plus 8 waters. From the equation below, we're going to have 10 electrons plus 5 bismuth oxide plus 5 times 6, 30 protons. And this is going to produce, on the right hand side, we have 2 manganese oxide plus 10 electrons plus 16 protons. And over here, we're going to get 5 bismuth 3 plus 15 waters. Now, let's cancel whatever can be canceled, right? So on the left-hand side, we have 10 electrons and 10 electrons. Both of them are going to cancel out. Here we have 8 waters with 15 waters. We're going to end up with 7 waters. And finally, here we have on the left-hand side, we have 30 protons. Over here, we have 16 protons. So 16 protons cancel with 16 out of this 30. ending up with 14 protons. So the overall balance reaction that we're going to get is 2 manganese 2 plus 5 bismuth oxide plus 14 protons. It's going to generate 2 manganese oxide plus 5 of bismuth 3 plus 7 molecules of water. And as you can verify, everything is properly balanced. And that will be all. Thank you very much and have a good one.